Hey guys, Sondy Dupont here, and I welcome you to this new video. Today, I will be telling you a little bit about how in 2022 you might have missed on free money and you didn't even know it. So if these are things that interest you and you would like to know more, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that, and we go right into it now. The first thing that I want to talk about today is what they call the employee share plan. What is that? I will give you an example. I used to work for a company that was publicly traded on the stock market. It was a financial institution. So which means that you could buy stocks or shares of that company on the stock market. So this company gave you the opportunity where you will take directly from your paycheck 6%, up to 6% of your salary, and you buy shares or stocks of that company. And the company, what they do to encourage you for doing that, they match 50 cents on every dollar that you purchase in stocks. To give you an example, let's say the 6% that I contributed in from my salary was $2,000 as an example. So the company, after I purchased $2,000 worth of stock throughout the year, they would put or match $1,000 of that. So in my investment of $2,000 at the end of the year now is worth $3,000. So that's $1,000 free money. I didn't do any effort. I just purchased stocks from the company. The second good thing about that is that when you purchase stocks or shares in a company, well, you receive or you grow with the company. So if the stock of that company, let's say it was $10 each, by the end of the year, that $10 grew and it becomes $12, then that's $2 on every share that you had at the company that you make. That is more money that you make at the end of the year. So now imagine it this way. Not only the initial $2,000 that you put will grow, but also the $1,000 that the company matches will grow as well. And on top of it all, most companies that or in the stock market that are financial institutions, they pay dividends, which means throughout the year, because you have stocks or share of that company, you are paid dividends. So these dividends are reinvested again into your accounts. So you have more free stocks, more free money coming towards you. So this was one of the things that you need to verify and check with your HR. As I know sometimes people don't really know all of this. So you can give a call to your HR department if they do have a website. You can check on the website and or talk directly to your manager and ask them if they have an employee share plan at that place of work where you work, and then you can know for yourself. So this is one of the free money that a lot of people didn't even know the company offers that, or maybe they've heard of it but they don't know what it is, or is it worth it? The answer is yes, it's worth it, because without doing anything you automatically get 50% of your investment, that because they match it right away for you. Of course, the stock market can go up, it can go down, and we will be having specific videos on stock markets later. But this is one opportunity that you should never miss. Because let's say, for example, you decide once a year you're going to take out, I don't know, depend of the plan, some plan decide you can only take money out after the first year or after 2 years, because they want to see if you're going to stay in the company. It's, each company policy is different, but let's say it takes 1 year. After 1 year they say you can start taking money out. So if you want to, you can, if you, after investing that 2,000 from your own money, that $1,000 that they match, you can take that out in cash and take that to go on a vacation. So that's free money that you can do whatever you want with it. Ultimately, what you really want to do is to let that money grow over the years. We will be talking, that's another video, we'll be talking about that. But if you wanted to, you can take that money out and cash it out and use it for vacation, for food, to buy something you needed or you wanted, because this is free money. The second thing I want to talk about is health spending account. A lot of you probably wonder, What is a health spending account? Well, let me tell you about it. When you have or work for a company that has group insurance, so they have different tiers in that group insurance. Usually sometimes it's 3 tiers, sometimes it's 4. So you could have something like a basic, something like an intermediate, and something that is more advanced or something like that. So usually how it works, the basic will it depend of every insurance. You can check with your HR department again, but generally the way it works is that you have 70% that is covered, and then you have to come up with a 30% for things like prescribed medication and other things like that. So usually, let's say the medication costs $100, the insurance will pay $70, and you would have to pay the $30 out of pocket. And if you have the intermediate, sometimes 80%, and if you have the more advanced, it's 90% that the insurance paid for, and you have to come up with the rest. Well, the good news is, and a lot of people have been missing about this, it's the health spending account. So the health spending account, it's a component of your insurance. Again, it's different for every insurance, but you might want to verify that with your HR department, or if they have a website, you can see that on the website as well. It's a component of your insurance where things that are not covered under that regular plan that you have an extra money that is just there to cover things that are not covered. Let's say, for example, you need some glasses, and because you have basic insurance, like the basic one, it's not covered. So let's say the glasses cost, I don't know, $500. I don't wear glasses, I'm not really sure. So you can go on your health spending account, and if you have $500, you can use that $500 to pay the glasses. So technically, it's there to reimburse expenses that are not covered, or the difference of expense that is not covered under your regular insurance. So again, instead of taking that money out of your own pocket, you can use that health spending account money and you pay towards these things. So again, that is free money. A lot of people let that go. Some company, the policy is that they would carry that money out over to the next year up to 2 years, and then after that you lose it. So you start again. Some company pays I should say they give about $500 or so per person, and then if it's a family, it can be more. It can be $1,000, it can be $2,000. It's depend again of your policy, it's depend of your group insurance. So you might want to check that with your HR department or on the HR website of your company. But if you have group insurance, that is another thing that you are technically leaving money on the table there for free, where this money you could use. And I would tell you other things you could do with that money. Technically, everything that's not covered but that are related to your health, you can use the health spending account. So let's say you have the basic, and then things like massage therapy is not covered. Let's say you go to see the therapist and you get a massage for an hour and it costs $60. So instead of taking that $60 out of your pocket because it's not covered under your insurance, so what you would do, you would take that money from the health spending account and you pay that. So it doesn't come out of your pocket, it's part of the insurance, and you pay for that insurance anyway, or your employer pay for that insurance anyway. So again, this is free money that otherwise you would have to take out of your own pocket. So it's very important to check that out. Number 3, wellness money. A lot of companies now, because a lot of employees have been burnt out because they work so much, there's a shortage of workers, so a lot of people now have to do overtime, double time. So many things happening, and companies now wants to prioritize the health of their employees. So what they do, they come up with something that is a wellness account. Some companies they would give you about $1,000 for things regarding your wellness. For example, if you need to go to the gym, they pay for that. If you need to buy shoes or jerseys, whatever it is that has to do with your wellness, yoga classes, books on meditation, everything that is there for your wellness, they are there, and this money is allocated, you get reimbursed. You can pay it out of pocket, but you bring the receipt back and they reimburse you all of this spending. So that's another thing you need to look at, because on your road to financial independence, you need to have good health, because without health you cannot work, you cannot do a lot of things. So it's important to look into that. Check with your employer, see if you have that program, and if you don't, well, you can also propose it to them. Say, hey, look, other companies, this is what they're doing, and maybe you're going to be the person that started that there. So again, look into this with your HR department, maybe directly talk to your manager, and that's something you could have that could technically bring money on the table. That was free money. And here you have it. So there are three things I talked about today in this video that will help you and your family have some more cash money outside of money that was coming out of your pocket, where you can use to help grow your portfolio. So technically, because this money is not money that you directly work for, it's not money that come directly out of your pocket, so you should max them out every time that you can. And don't forget these three things I talked about today. The first one was an employee share plan. Check with your company if they have an employee share plan and match that to the maximum you can, because it is guaranteed money that your employer will match to the maximum for you if you contribute the maximum. Second, health spending account. So check with your HR department, your manager, your HR website, see what is your group insurance you have and how much money you have in your health spending account. And the third thing is wellness money. So check with your employer and check with your HR if you have a wellness amount that is available for you to use whenever you use something for your wellness. Well, thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let us know which one do you have at work right now and that you're taking advantage of, or which one you didn't know that you have and you just discovered after watching this video. I would like to know. And don't forget to leave a comment to let me know what other topic you would like me to talk about in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you again in the next video. Until next time.